I want to start this video off by first giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rehad Kadash, Barakatham, to all the Akim out there pushing this truth in all sincerity, helping me to grow in this truth. Through the Spirit, been led to do a video on humble, you know, mainly for myself, but hopefully it's edifying to somebody, you know. I'm gonna jump right in it, and I'm gonna go to Philippians. I'm gonna go to Philippians 2:6. Verse 6. Who being in the form, Philippians 2 verse 6. Who being in the form of Yahweh, thought it not robbery to be equal with Yahweh, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. You know, so Yahweh Shai demonstrated to us, you know, he laid the foundation for us, you know, of being a servant, you know, of being the ultimate in humility, you know, humbleness, humility, you know, being teachable, you know, and just being having that servant mentality. That's what it takes in order to understand this truth, you know. That's how he deals with us, you know, because it's a account in Matthew. We're gonna pull that out. That lets us know, you know, that let's go there. Let's go to Matthew 18. We'll start at 1. Okay, Matthew 18:1. At the same time came the disciples unto Yahweh Shai, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? Verse 2. And Yahweh Shai called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye should not enter into the kingdom of heaven. So if we're not like a little child don't know nothing, you know, when he's born, you know. He needs you to feed him, you know. He needs you to give him milk, you know. He needs you to teach him the things that he should do and he shouldn't do, and that's even though I'm over 50 years old, you know, I'm a babe in this truth, you know, and that's where I'm at today. You know, I have to humble myself in order for me to understand this truth, you know, through the apostles and GMS, you know, through the all the other brothers I watch videos, through the camp leaders, you know. You know, so my spirit, I have to be in a humble spirit in order to receive this truth. It's impossible to receive it any other way, because Yahweh Shai said it right here. So and it says, who shall, verse 4, whosoever therefore shall humble himself as a little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. So I have to humble myself as a child, you know. Everything that I thought I knew, I don't know nothing, especially about this truth, you know. And this truth, you know, sets the stage that I don't know nothing, period, about this world, you know, because I'm supposed to not be of this world, you know. So everything that I know don't mean anything. So I'm gonna go to let's go to 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians. Let's say 1 Corinthians 3. 3:18. Okay. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seem to be wise in this world, let him become a fool. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory there. That he may be wise. So that breaks that down for himself right there. For the wisdom in this world is foolishness with God. So with Yahweh. So everything that I thought I knew is foolishness. So I have to be that child again and be fed that milk. And for it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and that's the Edomites, and the heathen, they think they know everything. And even myself, I thought I knew everything, but I know nothing. So let's go to First Peter, because even when I think I know something, it's nothing. Because he said this foolishness of this world. So I'm going to First Peter. I'm gonna start at 5, and then I'm gonna go to. I started. Let's see. I started at 5. Likewise, First Peter chapter 5, verse 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elders. So even though I'm a old man, in this world, I have to submit myself to the elders that's in this truth, that's teaching this truth. Ye all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. Clothed with humility. That's been all over me with humility. Just everywhere I look, everywhere I turn, I have to be in humility. For Yahweh resisteth the proud, and gives grace to the humble. That grace to the humble will be giving me this understanding of this truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's this grace that I'm getting when I become humble. When I clothe myself in humility, and resist the proud. I can't walk around with a proud like these Edomites do. Thinking I know everything, I got it all. That nobody can't tell me who am I. These younger guys telling me this. No, that's not how that works, man. I have to stay humble, and receive receive the grace through being humble. And the grace is understanding of this word. Verse 6, humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time. So in due time, be patient, pray, fast, stay humble, listen to this word, read this word, eat this word, eat the whole roll of this word, and stay humble. That's what that's telling me that I have to do. Even though I think I know everything and I'm a grown man, I don't know anything in this truth. So, and then we just read that that this things of this world, the knowledge of this world is foolishness to Yahweh Shai. So everything I know has to be learned all over again. And the only way I can do that is being humble and being clothed with humility. Then give grace to the humble. And that grace is the understanding of this word, this knowledge, this truth, and be able to walk it out and live it. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time. That's patience. In due time, when it's time, then he exalt me with what? Not with money, not with a better job, not none of that. It's with this knowledge and understanding of this word. All right. So First Peter, I'm gonna go to that was First Peter. So let's go to James. James. Go to 4, verse 6. But this is James 4, verse 6. But he giveth more grace, wherefore he said, more grace with wherefore he said, Yahweh resist the proud, but gives grace unto the humble. See, that's the same thing he just said. Gives grace to the humble, and he resists the proud. So if I'm walking around here in that proud spirit, I gotta stay away from that proud spirit, because he resisted. I gets nothing, but that's why I have to stay prayed up and patient, and in due time I will be exalted because he says so. This what is he. I have to have faith in his word. Faith that I'm going to read this again. But he giveth more grace, wherefore he said, Yahweh resist the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. So I have to have faith in that. Okay? All right, so I got a couple more scriptures. Then let's go to I did. I'm gonna go to Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 3. Let me see, 18. Yeah, 18, 19. Okay, this is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 3, verse 18. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. So that I want that favor before the Lord, but that favor is not, like I say, it's not an increase in money, increase in a job, or it's none of that. It's just this wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures. And that's what it's saying there. It says, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. And I want favor before the Lord. And the favor is the understanding of this knowledge. Many, in verse 19, many are in high places and renowned, but the mysteries are revealed unto the meek. Okay? So the mysteries are revealed unto the meek, and that's the favor that comes through humility, being humble. All right, okay, and let's see, I can go on a little bit. Let me go down to 20. For the power of the Lord is greater, and He is honored of the lowly. Not the proud and mighty, the lowly, the meek, Okay? Let me put that in there. All right. I got a couple more scriptures. I'm going to go to, let's go to Psalms. Let's go to Psalms. I'm going to go to Psalms 1. Slovakia. I'm going to go to Psalms 1. Okay, I'm going to start in verse 2. Psalms 1, verse 2. But he is delighted in the law of the Lord, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night. Okay, so meditating on his word day and night. I'm gonna continue that's what you have to do, in order to have a humble spirit, praying and asking for help, and praying and studying and meditating on his word. It said, then, and he shall be like a tree planted by the river of the water that bringeth forth fruit in his season. And the patience, in due time, okay? In due time, praying for that humble spirit and remembering what that increase is that he talked about in James, 4 and 6, is the increase of that knowledge, truth, wisdom, and understanding, okay? And meekness, all right? I'm going to read that again. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, okay? And whatsoever he doeth shall prosper, all right? And And you know, and how does this happen? By meditating on His Word daily and night, by praying for that humble spirit. Okay, and then at that time, in due time, yeah, in due time, Yahweh shall give increase. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out. Let's go to let's go. I got one more, couple more scriptures here. Let's go to Proverbs. Got my glasses on, Salakia. Proverbs. Let's go to 16. Go down to 18. Okay. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before the fall. Okay. So if I walk around here in that proud spirit, like Esau, I'm gonna get what's coming to me just like Esau, or But let's go to 19. But better is it to be of a humble spirit with with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. Okay, so that humble spirit, and and that's where I need to be, and we all need to be, have that spirit, that humble spirit, because that's how we please the Most High. Just because he laid the foundation in Philippians 2 and 6 and 7. He came to be that servant. And we have to put on as if we were like him. We have to do the things that he does. And so I can't have that prideful spirit, because I don't want to be destroyed. That's what's going to happen, and it's continued to happen in my life already. It's not like I'm a baby and I don't know. I know that humble, that proud spirit it leads to destruction. And it's just letting me know right here that I have to have a humble spirit. Okay, and I got one more scripture I'm gonna bring out, and let's go to Luke. Let's go to 17. Go down to 21. Neither shall they say, Lo here, lo, or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of Yahweh is within you. Okay? So, in order for me to receive those increases of his wisdom, knowledge, understanding, meekness, and all that, I have to have that humble spirit, because that's when the Lord sups with me, And so the kingdom of Yahweh is within me. It's within me, And I'm going to close with that. And I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rahar Kadash. And thank you for another video. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom.